For years, Nami carried a burden no child should ever have to carry. She smiled, she lied, and she suffered alone. And Luffy gave her something she had forgotten existed. For Nami, this was the moment everything changed. But to understand why, we have to go back to the beginning. Long before she became a pirate, Nami was an orphan. A little girl searching for somewhere she could call home. Bell-mère found Nami and Nojiko and chose to raise them as her own. They didn't have much, but they had each other. Nami discovered something she loved more than anything: the sea. And she dreamed of drawing a map of the entire world. But Nami's peaceful childhood would not last. One day, Arlong and his crew arrived. Nami lost Bell-mère, and with her, the childhood she once knew. But Nami refused to give up. She made a deal with Arlong. She would buy the freedom of her village. For years, Nami worked tirelessly. She stole, navigated, calculated, all for one purpose: to save her home. Every coin represented another step toward freedom. Every year brought her closer. Then, just when freedom seemed within reach, Arlong destroyed her last hope. For years, Nami had endured everything alone. But now, she had nothing left. And for the first time, Nami admitted that she couldn't do it alone. She had spent years protecting everyone else. Now, someone was finally willing to protect her. The Straw Hats entered Arlong Park. Not for treasure, not for glory, but for their friend. For the first time, Nami realized something. She wasn't alone anymore. Luffy fought Arlong with everything he had. Because to Luffy, Nami's dream was worth fighting for. And when Luffy destroyed the room where Nami had been forced to work, he wasn't destroying her dream. He was destroying the cage that had imprisoned it. Arlong's rule was over. And with it, Nami's years of suffering finally came to an end.
Nami was no longer simply a girl trying to survive. She had become part of something much bigger. Nami's greatest weapon was never brute strength. It was her mind. Her knowledge of the sea made her indispensable to the Straw Hat Pirates. In the most dangerous seas, Nami became the person everyone trusted to find the way forward. She began as an orphan who simply wanted a home. She became a girl who carried an entire village on her shoulders. And eventually, she became the navigator of the Straw Hat Pirates. Pause. The sea that once took everything from her became the place where she finally found freedom. Nami, someday I'll draw a map of the entire world. Narrator, final line. This is Nami, the girl who survived the sea and learned to navigate her own destiny.